Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Delphine and today I have a big try on haul from the Sézane spring collection to show you. They dropped the first part of the spring and I asked you on the community post which pieces you would like me to try, and you gave me a list of things. I got almost everything. I think just one or two I did not manage, and I also added a few where I was also curious about them, and I'm gonna show you how they fit. I'm a petite, I'm 1m58, 5'2". Let's get started. The first one you wanted to see was the Olie blues. I took it in this little color scheme. I have it in size S. I'm typically between an XS and an S. Often for tops from Sézane I'm more XS, so this is rather the bigger size. I did not really size up because I'm between XS and S, but I went for the bigger size of the two. And it has this very nice like crochet effect. I was a bit afraid when I ordered it that it would be very transparent because, you know, obviously it's kind of full of holes, but they did it pretty nicely because on top, of course, there is here bigger holes, but here, you know, where you will have more like your breast areas, it's much more like the holes are much smaller, and you have this where you even have like really no holes in between. And so I found that in terms of actually transparency it was pretty good, so that was a positive surprise. The length, it is quite short, as you can see. Again, I'm a petite and it's not particularly long on me. I liked this little wave effect on the bottom. I found it was very cute. You know, this is like little details that bring a lot to the style. It is rather slightly oversized, but not too much. The sleeves are a bit big, but I think it's part of the aesthetic to, you know, to have this slightly wider sleeve. So it's a matter of whether you like it or not. But I think it kind of belongs to the whole style and aesthetic of it. In terms of material, it is 100% polyester, so not cotton or anything. So these are artificial fibers. It is quite thick. I would not say it's not particularly soft. It's because, you know, it's these things, they're not necessarily really soft, but it's also not itchy or anything. It is quite comfortable to wear. So yeah, I think it's a nice one. Depends whether you like the style or not. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit strange sometimes. I had a cold. I'm better now, but I still have sometimes, I think my voice is not 100% back, but I don't know when that will happen because we've all been sick for 2 weeks, and so I thought, you know what, I still want to sit here and review the things with you. I think it's good enough, hopefully, and yeah, so don't be surprised if my voice is sometimes sounding a bit weird. Next up is a Waverly shirt that you also requested. I have it in size 34. This is my usual size for shirts from Sézane, so again I went now for the slightly shorter size. It is very nice, very comfortable. It feels very light and very breezy, but still like the material is still sturdy enough, you know, like it does not feel low quality, but it feels like very breezy, very comfortable. I think when the weather is warm. I like the little effect here on the sleeves. I found the sleeve length very good. I think its length is also fine. As a petite, you could wear it outside. You don't necessarily have to tuck it in. It's not going to be like overly long. You can still tuck it in. It's still long enough for that if you wish to. There's this nice little detail also on the top. Let me tell you about the material. The main fabric is 55% linen and 45% cotton. I think that's what gives it this light and breezy feel. And the stripes are 100% cotton and the embroidery is 100% polyester. So I think this is the stripe, so this is 100% cotton, and these are the embroideries, which are very cute, to be honest, very pretty. I found it really nice. On the website I ordered it because you wanted to see it, but I was like, I'm not sure how that's gonna fit me, and this was, I think, a pretty good surprise actually. I found it really cute and really nice. I don't know what you think about it. But yeah, the buttons are very simple, little like this, so they're very discreet. Like you don't really see them when it's closed. You can of course like wear it closed, or you can also obviously open it in the top. You can, yeah, as you want. It's a shirt, right? So yeah, I think it's a very nice, very cute little top for the summer. Then I have two pullovers that you requested. The first one is a Lorraine. I took it in this camel, which I found very pretty. I mean, I obviously like camel. I think the length was very good. The sleeves were also really good. I'm a petite, look at this. I often have to do something like that. And here I found that it was really, I would have thought when I saw it that it would have been much longer. But it is actually pretty okay. In terms of size, I have it in size XS. I don't remember if I said it already. So again, I'm between S and XS. I went for the XS. It's pretty common for me for Sézane, for jumpers too. It has like this high neck, like this. I think my neck is not very long, and so as you can see, it like pushes it a bit down, and it does a bit weird wave here. I found like it pushes a bit the fabric down, and it does something a bit strange. I tried to like fold it, to avoid that. I found it was a bit better actually, but still a tiny bit there. If you have a slightly longer neck, then it might be absolutely fine. I feel like I have to point that out because it might happen to you too, that you get this like fold, this crease happening there in the front. And otherwise, in terms of material, I mean, it feels very soft. It's not itchy at all. It's 100% yak wool. I think it's the first time that I try something from Sézane, which is with yak wool. I think it's the first time I try anything with yak wool. Interesting. Merino wool, lamb wool, all of that, yeah, sure, but yak wool, it is very soft. That's what I can tell you. It's not soft like cashmere soft, but it is soft. And so that was Lorraine. The second jumper is the Othello. I took it in size XS again, as usual. I tried it in this color. They have a lot of colors available. I just wanted to switch it up a bit. It is quite soft. I was a bit afraid when I saw the effect, with this thing. I thought, ooh, that sounds like one of the one which is gonna be itchy. But it is surprisingly actually pretty soft. The materials are 68% baby alpaca, so this is typically quite a soft material, 30% polyamide and 2% elasta. So it does not have this kid mohair. I really think it's a kid mohair which is making the thing itchy, and it does not have it. So I think that's why it's not itchy. It has a stripe which is polyester. The stripe is what is here behind to help hold the buttons in place. The buttons are on this version with this nice little contrasting color. Yeah, I don't really know what to tell you more. It's actually a very classic, slightly oversized, a bit relaxed fit cardigan. You can wear it open, you can wear it closed. It's a bit longer, I will say, so it will work also if you are taller. I like this little, this tiny little detail. I don't know if you see here, I think it's very cute. The length of the sleeve was nothing really crazy or too concerning. You have again this little cute effect here. Yeah, I think overall it's a nice one. It's obviously a bit of a relaxed fit, a bit wider fit. Then we go back to slightly more summery spring tops, and I have the Annabelle blues that I took in size 36. So here I'm in my bigger size because I will typically take shirts in the size 34. It has this very nice pattern. Last year I ordered the Dahlia, which in navy blue, which had a bit of a similar pattern, and I've been loving it. So I was very curious. I love Bordeaux, so I was really, really curious about it, and I think it looks very pretty. A lot of very cute little details. The top here is a bit more classic. There's a little button in the back. The bottom is also quite simple. It's really very cute. It feels very comfortable. The material is a bit stiff. Not super stiff, but a tiny bit stiff. I think it's because of all the embroidery, which are adding a bit stiffness to it. So it has a bit more structure, I will say, compared to, let's say, classic t-shirts. And in terms of materials, we are with 92% cotton, 8% polyester for the main fabric, and the bread is 100% viscose. I'm not sure what they call the bread. Maybe maybe for the embroidery. No, I'm not sure because there's no lining inside. There's nothing really. So I'm not 100% sure what they called it, the bread. But yeah, it looks like this, and the length is, I think, quite good. You can of course tuck it in if you want. Also, I have to say that I found that because of the stiffness of the material, and it has like this very straight cut. When you tuck it in, you have to be careful because it will, it will give a lot of little fold and crease. So you need to adjust it properly. first, but otherwise it's really nice, really comfortable. I like the sleeve length. I found that it was not too short. I like also here the little effect on the shoulders. Again, I have in this pattern I have the dahlia that I really like. I love it. I have the dahlia as a kind of more of a v-neck. It has more of a shirt blouse effect rather than the t-shirt option, and I've been wearing it a lot at work and for example. And this is also something I could very well imagine as something very versatile that you could wear for work, because it has this structure effect, and at the same time, because it's also not really a blouse but kind of a t-shirt, you could also wear it much more relaxed. I think it's something that could work for a lot of different occasions. Staying with blouses, the next one is this very gorgeous Enea, and I have it in the size 36, so again a slightly bigger size. It has this very nice detail embroideries. It is extremely short. This is something I feel I have to mention. Again, I'm a petite and it's not cropped on me, but it's definitely a bit short. My jean, you can see it comes around my belly button, and this is ending slightly slightly above my belly button. At the bottom there is this very nice, to be honest it makes me think a bit this style with this thing and a bit shorter and this blouse of the traditional Bavarian dirndl tops, these Austrian blouses that you wear under these traditional dresses. I did a video showing traditional outfits. It made me think a bit of it, and yeah, it has a little, I will say, vintage touch with a lot of little lace detail. I mean, it's really gorgeous. It's really gorgeous. The amount of finishes and details is incredible. It feels like it has this vintage touch to it. The only thing is, again, I think it's really short, so you need to be aware of that. In the back you have a lot of buttons. I guess, I mean, they really put the label here in the front. When you can wear the things reverse, often they tend to put the label more on the side, so I believe they really aimed for it to be worn like that. But I think it's something you could still consider if you really wanted to. In terms of material, it is 100% cotton, the lace is 100% cotton, and the embroidery is 100% polyester. So the embroideries are these things in the front, and I believe the lace is all of that. Yeah, it's very comfortable, very light, very breezy. Next is the Faye jacket. You were curious about it, you asked about it, so here it is. I took it in this coffee color, and I wore it on top of the blouse I just showed you before, just to give you an idea. You can wear it open, of course. You have this lapel that will still go on a bit on top, and then on the bottom it's a bit more simple. And you can of course also close it. You can wear it open or closed. It has a lot of little details on the shoulders and on the neck. There are some pockets here on the side. They're closed with this button. I found that they're not very convenient. It's not, I think they're more like decorative pockets. They're very much in the back, so it will not be so easy to actually access them and put things in and out of them conveniently. I mean, it will obviously work, but it's not very convenient. I think it's more, let's say, a decoration effect. I think it's cute. The length you can see in the video, I think it's fine. It can work for petite. It's a quite stiff and thick material. Let me tell you, I would believe that it's 100% cotton, 98% cotton and 2% elastane. It is a denim fabric. It's in the denim line of Sézane, so it's not really surprising, and it has this denim slight stiffness. Yeah, I think it's a very cute jacket. The quality feels nice, the cuts feel nice. And with all that, I still have some bottoms to show you. I have one denim and two shorts to show you. I told you, I really ordered a lot. The denim is the Brut Sexy from Sézane that I got in this light pink. I took it in the size 40, which is the size in which I have my Brut Sexy, my light blue one, which I love. It's one of my favorites. I've been very happy with the quality of it so far, touching wood. I have it in several months, and I've been wearing it a lot because all my Levi's denim died. And so it's kind of my only remaining denim, so I wanted to buy more of them, but so I've been wearing it a lot. And the quality has been really good, so I went for one more. I saw this very cute little pink. I thought it would be very nice for the spring and the summer, and yeah, You can see the fit. I think it's a very nice fit. As a petite, I did not need to shorten it or anything, which is like, yes. So really happy about it. And yeah, I just went for one more color, and I guess in the future I will go for even more colors. So I don't have much more to add, except that it's a very nice tune. Then I tried the Nick short in this color. I found this little detail extremely cute. I have it in the size 36, which is rather small. I normally for bottoms go more for a 38 to a 40. You saw my denim just before I took it in size 40. So I'm anywhere between a 36 and a 40, but typically rather 38, around the 38 to 40. So this is small, but they said on their website to size down. So that's what I did. And I think a 38 would still have been a bit better. I felt a bit tight. It worked. I mean, I could close it. I did not have to fight so much to close it, but I felt a tiny bit tight. So I will say take your normal size if, like me, you have a bit hip and so on and a tiny bit of a belly. Otherwise, I found the little detail here very cute. It has a very simple waist. It has no pockets. And it simply closes with this little zip. It's really a very simple little summer short. The material is quite light. It felt very comfortable. I'm gonna tell you the material. It is 100% cotton for the main fabric, 100% cotton for the lining, and 100% cotton for the embroidery. So 100% cotton all along. The embroidery is this, and it is indeed lined inside. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see. There's a inside lining, which is very soft, very comfortable. So yeah, it's really a very nice, very soft, very comfortable short, as I said. Just maybe don't size down, just go for your normal size, I would say, because otherwise it might feel a bit tight. And last but not least, the Wallace short. I have it in the size 36, so again, I actually sized down following Sézane recommendation, but this time I believe this was okay. The fabric is also much stiffer, feels like more like a denim kind of fabric. Let me tell you the material right away. It is 100% cotton and the lining is 100% cotton. I'm not 100% sure what they mean by the lining, because I don't really see. Okay, there's like a pocket lining inside, but otherwise there's not really any other lining. So I think they meant like the pocket lining, because it does have pockets here, 2 pockets in the front and 1 pocket on the back. So I think that's what they mean with the lining. It has this row of buttons. I closed one over 2 because I'm just a lazy person. But yeah, the buttons are also quite cute. I think they go very well with the style of the short. It has a bit of this safari vibe, very relaxed with this little fold here. I already own a very similar short, so I will probably not be keeping this one because of that. But otherwise, if I will not already own a very similar one, I would probably keep this one, because I wear my one all the time. It's really a very good basic, something that goes with everything. And they are, I don't know, probably because of this fold effect or something, it has something, it's very comfortable, it's quite flattering, and yeah, again, it goes with just everything. So it's a very nice basic to have. And I think the size was, as I said, right. The length was okay. I feel like on the waist it went nicely. It was not like gapping too much in the back or anything like that. Felt comfortable wearing it. So yeah, Wallace for the win. And guys, that's it. We went through it. It was a big order, a lot of things. There's still 2-3 things, as I said, that I did not manage to snatch this time, but maybe next time I will give it a try again, so stay tuned. And if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me in the comment section below. If you own some of those pieces also and you want to share your experience with them, wear and tear or anything like that, also feel free. It's always very useful information for everybody. And I will leave you here with another video in case you have not seen it yet, and here will be the video about the dirndl I just mentioned before, the traditional dresses, if you've not seen it. And if you've enjoyed this video and you would like to see more, don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking there, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.